lovies, welcome back to my channel. I'm Netrirana and thank you so much for showing so much love in the first video that actually inspires and motivates me so much. So today our main concern is to talk about happiness because we live in a world where everyone is chasing happiness but no one actually feel it. And it is something which is not to be achieved and it is something which you allow. And today I will share you the exact framework that helped me rebuild my inner glow and to actually achieve that real happiness from within. And I call it a glow framework. It's simple, it's yet emotional, but it's very powerful. So let's get started. So the first comes gratitude for what you have lived. For me personally, happiness was always about achieving goals, titles, crowns, and biggest breakthroughs of life. For me personally, gratitude became real when I won my first crown. Because at that point of time, I was not just grateful for the crown, the title, the recognition, but I was actually grateful for the journey behind it. What the world saw was a confident girl in heels. They didn't saw the months of preparations, the unanswered prayers, and the ocean of self-doubt. So I was grateful for everything that led me to that moment, for every failure, for every no, for every rejection. And that day taught me to actually honor the journey. It's not just about the achievement because it is just about a very small part of your life. But what's the major chunk is the journey. And what I realized from that, to actually honoring your journey and to make meaningful outcomes and to upgrade yourself each and every single moment of the time by paying gratitude, because at the end of the situation you will feel more aligned. You will feel always that you are on the right path for everything what you have done. Because when you live with gratitude, your life will start aligning in a way that you have never imagined, because gratitude is the best attitude. So the next one comes letting go of what no longer serves you. And I will be very honest here, this was the hardest for me because I was the person, not I am. I was the person that used to hold on to people, memories, situations, and even emotions. And it felt like letting go is losing a part of myself. But when I view it on a broader scale, it's not a losing a part of yourself, but it's an upgrade of yourself. So letting go was not just up to the people, it was also up to the parts of myself. Letting go of the parts who once doubted my own worth. Letting go of the parts who doubted my own self-belief, my emotional system. So it's about upgrading a whole self into a way where you create space for miracles, new opportunities, new relationships, and new abundance. And if you want to feel genuinely happy, you need to stop carrying the weight of the people, of the emotions that was never yours in the first place. So we can say that letting go is a doorway to peace. Yes. So the next one comes opening your heart again. So this one requires courage. It's easy to close your heart when life breaks you. It's easy to stop trusting. But you not need to worry about this because this is a normal human tendency. This is the way that we all the human beings are wired. But what about real happiness? It begins when you open your heart again. For me personally, opening my heart brings back a more clarity, more joy, and life became more softer than it was earlier. When I allowed myself to feel again, it actually got me recognize the more deeper connections of my life that were more aligned to the path I was in, and actually letting go of the connections and the relationships that was no longer serving me in the first place. So we can say it in general, it's about opening your heart to new possibilities, new dreams, and new versions of yourself, because who does not love to discover the unknown sides of ourselves, the unknown versions of ourselves, because those versions will lead to achieve something much more bigger into the life which maybe we haven't imagined in the way that we have planned. And finally, the last one, welcoming joy into daily rituals. Happiness is not something that which you feel once in a while, but it is something that you practice every single day. So this might vary from person to person, and for me personally it has to be solo dating, not every day but maybe once in or twice in a week. I want to share a short story with you like for this. And I actually went on a solo date last week for a movie solo date, and the most hilarious situation of all was I was alone, sitting alone in the whole theater. No one was there, and I was actually sitting in the center on the red chair watching a movie. And I was kind of, initially I felt scared, but after that I got into the movie. And at the end of the situation I felt more confident, more empowered, and that experience was added to my portfolio of proof that if I can do this, then I can conquer anything in my life. So it's about celebrating little victories. It could be as simple as cooking a meal with your mother, or sharing stories with your friends, and playing with your siblings. So my love, this is the glow framework. When you will follow these 4 steps, you will not someone who chase happiness, but you will someone who becomes that. So if this touched your heart even a little, then do hit a subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.